Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Minecraft 1.13 in this case. I am here with my good friend TI Freak8X.
Hello.
And I have stopped by. He's been working very, very hard. I've come to take a look at everything he and the gang have been working so hard on. I said these gentlemen last time. I was unfortunately forgetting Selena. I should be saying these ladies and gentlemen have been working very, very hard on putting the spawn together. And I see since the last video, which I just finally posted today, there has been extraordinary progress. Do you want to walk me through what's new and exciting here, TI Freak?
Well, we probably should figure out where you're hiding at. Ah, there you are.
I'm just flying about above things. There you are.
Well, we got Turquoise Dragon, who was a player on the previous version of the server. He's jumped in here, helped build a few of the houses up.
Nice, nice. They look good.
I can't remember who built this fountain. I think you were here for that one.
Or was it here?
Okay, so he may have built this after, or it could have been ACAG.
I was going to say, did ACAGliano come to help as well?
Yeah, he built... Gosh, it's hard to remember exactly what all he's done.
Okay.
I think he's been part of the bigger builds like this one over here, which he wants to try and turn into maybe a train station.
Yes.
Or it might turn into a trading station, since we don't technically have any plans set up for trains to run through the city.
Easily fixed, sir. Easily fixed.
Yeah, maybe. Depends on how the builds go around. Got a couple of small parks around the fountain we're putting in. And let's see. We've got the larger park. I think ACAG was working on this one.
The one with the trees over here?
Oh, yeah.
Nice, nice.
We decided to go ahead and jump away a little bit from the acacia that we've been using everywhere else.
Sure, that makes sense. I mean, the trees don't have to be acacia. It's more of the materiality on the building.
Well, we was trying to keep the trees like around the houses and such acacia, because that would be technically what they had.
Right.
But acacia doesn't really make for a good park tree, so...
This could be, I don't know, imported pines or something.
Possibly.
I like the little water feature here between these nice little benches. This looks like a cozy place to sit and read a book. Very nice. I'm into that.
Indeed.
Also,
I honestly haven't looked through here that much, so this is all kind of new to me too.
Nice. Now, is this going to be the edge, or is there going to be more stuff out on this glass here?
I kind of wanted to try and make it a curved, or, something, make it less square.
I think that's a great idea.
I'm just not really good with figuring out the algebra regarding the curves and such. It's been, I don't know, 20 years since I've touched algebra.
Fair. Would you like me to take a crack at that after we take a browse around?
Sure.
Cool, I shall. And then what's happening here with this partial foundation, question mark?
Apparently somebody's decided to start building a house here or something.
All right. Very good.
This was done in between us.
I saw your hospital. I don't think in my stream, my recording, I actually explored it, but I did see it once we were done that day, and it looks amazing. TI Freak was building this when I was on last time. That's impressive. How did you do that? This looks like a chart or something. Oh, very clever.
Moonbeam did most of that.
Okay. Wow.
I've challenged her to do a bit of the interior decorating inside the town. Like this over here.
Sorry, I lost
Fish tank.
Ooh, that's cool. Oh, that's very cool. That's extraordinarily cool. I like that a lot. I was going to say, I don't know how I feel about a Steve head and a creeper head sitting in the waiting room in my hospital. If I was attending this hospital.
Well, see, the overall idea of the city was it's an advanced civilization that has abandoned said city.
Right.
And I've been working to formulate a little bit more of the story, and I think that I'm going to run with the fact that a sickness overcame them.
Ooh. And
they turned into the drowned. Hence the tridents everywhere.
Fascinating. I like that. This rooftop access does not appear to access the roof.
Well, not yet. We need our our portal plug-in, and we don't have that yet.
This is like a transporter platform.
Yeah, so
Nice.
eventually you'll be able to bounce up here. Should be, yeah, safe to take this one out.
Ooh, nice. Ooh, this is nice.
And I was contemplating putting like a shuttle here, but I think I was talking it over with River. We think we're gonna create like a small settlement somewhere where the shuttle's at.
Shuttle
like
as in space shuttle?
No, the shuttle to get around town to bring people back here for medical assistance.
But a flying shuttle, an intra atmosphere shuttle.
Yeah.
Gotcha. For medevacing and all that good stuff.
We figure, part of the story would be that they use the shuttle to get away from the sickness and start a new colony somewhere.
Ooh, we definitely need to have a scavenger hunt eventually where we follow clues to find, I don't know, a settlement. Maybe not where they are now, but somewhere they stopped along the way.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's part of the reason why I wanted to go with the big city theme, is because you can do so much with it in terms of scavenger hunts and all that fun stuff, and there's so much to explore.
I really like the idea, especially since you've been taking the time, and I know you're an author too. People on the stream may not know that. To come up with the backstory, I think it would be cool to continue to expand that mythos as we build the server out.
Indeed. We was talking, I don't remember if it was on Discord or it was on Skype, I think, that we wanted to try and get more of this done so we can push this out for people to get playing.
Definitely.
But, and I think the only other new thing is I removed the, what are we calling this, the boardwalk?
Yep.
It's been shifted over and out of the way a bit.
Sorry, I was playing with my power station.
Oh, no, that's fine.
Boardwalk. Boardwalk. Oh, yeah, that big boardwalk is essentially gone. Oh, I see. No, it is
It's
not
been moved.
Gone. It's been moved. All right. I think that's good. It felt like a solution in search of a problem a little bit. Where it was.
Well, I didn't want to get rid of it because I want it to go over here towards which direction is this anyway? North, the north barrier.
East. We're at the east edge of the city.
Well, I'm at the north barrier.
The north barrier.
Over by the lighthouse.
Yes.
Basically, I was thinking about putting it over here as a kind of a shipping port for fishing ships and stuff, trade.
Oh, that makes sense.
So I told them that I didn't want to get rid of what they had created because that would not be fair to them.
Right.
And, I created a little bridge to get across from the glass platform over to the, what is this, east? Oh, that was the wrong button. Yeah, the eastward direction.
Got it.
Into the landmass.
Very, very nice. I like that. To match the one that extends to the south, if I remember correctly.
Yep.
Nice, nice.
By where you're working at.
Yep. Very nice. Awesome. Looking good. And I do like that large building. Oh, I was going to say earlier, I like the trident motif that's been spread around a bit. I think that's logical and nice.
Yeah, I decided that we should probably continue pushing it, and it seemed like it would be good for the story, so...
Yeah. Yeah, makes sense. Cool. Definitely need more of that. Alright, I'm going to therefore go and rip out the heartbeat in the power station, since although I'm very happy with how that turned out, especially it is a rhythm of 4. Dun, 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 the
is there any way to flip a switch to turn it off and on?
Absolutely. Let me add that. That is a great idea.
That way the work's not wasted.
Thank you. I also like being able to save the CPU cycles of having this running all the time.
Yeah. We're going to have a little bit of fun with that if they don't bother fixing the COD issue that's going on.
What's the issue?
Apparently COD has its own mob cap of sorts.
Cod the fish?
And, yeah.
Huh.
And I think it was Tango Tech when he was working on one of his projects. I think it was the Iron Farm. They did a debug of the server, and it kicked back that COD was utilizing 80% of the server CPU time.
This is exactly what I've come to expect from Mojang.
So they were considering taking a fix in terms of using a command block on constant repeat.
Okay.
And transport all COD to the void every second.
Is that less CPU intensive than letting the COD just run wild?
I honestly don't know because they've never said anything else.
That's really interesting.
But it is Tango, and if you haven't watched any of his videos, he's crazy anyway.
I mean, I've certainly replicated the Iron Trench and one of his other farms. I forget which one. Oh, the potion maker, of course. Of course. But I think most people have.
Oh, you did see what I was talking about in regards to the bubbles over here, right?
Yes, I did. Thank you for fixing that.
No problem. I just kind of got myself stuck in there earlier, and I'm like, I probably should take care of that.
Yeah. That makes sense to me. See if I can get this right. I never did finish this roof, and it would be nice to have this building squared away.
Alright. What was I doing? Oh, yes, stuff and things.
Stuff and things. The best things to be doing. What were you doing?
I was working on this little park over here.
Who all has been mostly working lately? Turk and Akag?
Yeah, pretty much. I'm trying to think of who else might have been on here, and I cannot remember names. Hey there, hey. How's it going?
Command says the block updates from that thing won't cause much lag. The COD teleport does have a positive effect overall, which is good to know. No. What should we know about Minecon Earth? Command block. What should we know?
Thank you, hey, for the follow. Much appreciated. Hopefully I can keep you entertained.
Hopefully I can help. Are you streaming on
Come
Twitch
on,
at the
Internet.
moment?
You can keep up. I am on Mixer.
Mixer. Got it. That's right. That's right. I think I am on both Twitch and YouTube right now. If Restreamio is doing its job. And I see no reason to doubt it.
I have contemplated doing a dual stream setup, possibly with Facebook.
Facebook.
Apparently,
Interesting.
yeah, apparently that's turning into a big gaming stream setup.
Interesting. I'm not sure I would go that route. I feel like Facebook has enough hooks in my life.
Yeah, if I was gonna do it, I'd have a special group page for it.
Makes sense.
Alright, a couple more. God, I love this new light source.
Which one?
Pickles.
Oh, yes. I'm really looking forward to especially the survival player exploring all the new things in 1.13.
Well, on RC's server, I have been working on creating a new style of Guardian farm.
Ooh, how does it work?
Basically, you limit where they can spawn, kind of like how you would now.
Yeah.
Except, you use soul sand at the bottom underneath the water.
Okay.
And it all has to be source blocks.
Ah.
So when they spawn, they are immediately pushed up, and then I'm going to have them funnel off into a kill chamber.
Sounds cool. But yeah, I'm going to have to remember to call dibs on the Guardian, the ocean monuments found here in... I wish I had been able to finish Monument before the last server was shut down. Hopefully I'll get to finish my vision in the museum world.
Well, if we do get some, I hope we get more than one monument, no offense.
Oh, definitely, definitely. I hope we have, I don't know, I think we should have a little bit of a bigger map this time, but I'm still, and this is something we can discuss, but I'm still personally against just unlimited expansion.
Well, I mean, I understand we definitely got to keep the map size to a certain degree.
It's not just the map size. I'm also concerned. I mean, yes, that's definitely part of it. Absolutely part of it. But I'm also concerned about people, especially with the relatively modest day-to-day activity we tend to have, people being able to find enough of other people's builds so it feels like you're actually building with other people instead of just, in single-player mode. Because that's the big thing that keeps me coming back to the server.
Indeed. A well-established nether hub is going to have to be important this time. Ooh, I'm rubber banding a little bit.
I'm good with that as long as there are
Can you hear me?
trains. Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me? Hello?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I'm starting to rubber band real bad.
Uh-oh, your audio is also lagging a little bit. I'm the one with Time Warner. I'm supposed to be the one with the terrible internet.
Yeah, ours has been pretty bad lately.
Dang. Alright, that feeds water in for cooling. How does it come out again? I guess we have to get the cooling water out of this. Sorry, what did you change exactly about the water flows?
I put the soul sand directly under where the water was coming up into.
And what did I have?
You had it coming up off the ocean floor.
Oh. And that was bad?
Yeah, because if a person got shot up into there, they couldn't get back out.
Is that bad?
Well, I mean, if you want them to be able to continue playing without dying and losing everything.
I feel like if you get sucked into the intake manifold, the intake manifold of a power station, you've kind of brought things on yourself. Maybe that's a little too harsh.
Yeah, I mean, we're going to be putting a bunch of conduits underneath, and we want people to explore the corals and stuff.
Fair enough. Let's see. Oddly enough, I don't see the bubbles on the second column.
I think I may not have gotten the water source put in there, which I can easily rectify.
Is that how it has to work? There has to be a source block over the
above it.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's see. Grab that. Don't tell me I just flooded stuff. Yeah, I did.
That's the one annoying thing about the way bars work now.
And stairs and slabs. And...
Yep.
Let's see, that should hopefully fix things.
Thank you. I kept doing that when I was building this because it was my first experience with water being able to go through bars. Like, what even? Alright.
Apparently it's still not coming out from the second one.
Huh.
Let me...
Oh, I did start this over here. Cool.
That fix it.
Hooray! I think I have to do this way.
Yeah, we're getting bubbles all the way up now.
Hooray! Thank you.
You're welcome. Let's see. Oh yeah, I was planting trees. Trees are important.
Trees for days. I better take these out because I know exactly what's going to happen.
Just say, I've been feeling kind of bad about the fact of not getting more of this done.
I'm sure our members will be very happy to have something to play on. I haven't actually kept track of what's happening on our old server. It seems like some people are stopping by every once in a while.
To be honest, I haven't looked in there either. Probably should.
I've noticed random
Oops.
things going by on IRC, but that's about it. Also, we should decide when we're going to move this over to our server.
Yeah, River was talking about that in the
Oh, that's what he was talking
admin
about.
Skype.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got it. Yeah.
But we also need to set up, or get him set up with the rest of the plugins that we're going to need on here too. At least a base minimum.
Or bring it over to our server and then add the plugins.
It'd just be kind of nice if we knew everything was going to work just fine.
That would be nice. That would be nice to test. But if we bring it to our server, we still don't have to make it live. We can run the two servers in parallel.
Yeah. I'll let you figure all that stuff out because that's beyond my pay grade. Well, that's a nice array of trees, I think.
Huzzah.
Do one more right here. And now spam bone meal everywhere.
Huzzah. What's going on? I sure hope there are multiple Guardian Temples. Right. Pickles. Whew. New 1.14 features. Pandas, bamboo scaffolding, campfires, and foxes. That's a mixed bag, sir. That is a very mixed bag of things. Some of those I'm very excited about. Some of those I could not care less about. Wake me up when there's better trains. Oh, that's what I wanted on this server. Better trains. I totally forgot. People were making noises in my direction about something like Railcraft or whatever the current one was. In fact, I think we were talking about this on the last stream. And, you know, needless to say, those are things that I want on the server. I don't want to push that through if other people are not interested, but if people are, I would be super enthused. So, just FYI. How complete is Spawn? How complete is Spawn, would you say? On a scale from 1 to never.
Oh, who's asking?
Command.
Well, he should be able to see what we've got going on
But
on my screen.
But how... I mean, I hope he can see on my screen, too.
Honestly, I was kind of hoping to be able to utilize most of the glass with houses and such to show that it is a city.
Right.
And then beyond that, I mean, I'd say we're 50, 60% done.
That little? Okay. I would guess like 80%. Maybe I'm being optimistic.
Well, there's still quite a lot of space over here by the lighthouse.
Yeah, that's true.
And I'm not sure how much, if we want to remove some of this glass away from it. Still decisions to be made.
Quite.
But I feel that there probably should be a number of smaller houses put around here and kind of help with the look of it being a actual city.
Yeah, it makes sense. Makes sense. These stairs are not cooperating with me. Come on, stairs.
Stupid stairs.
I know. There we go. Alright.
Let's see.
I swear, it's so much more time consuming to replicate something you've previously built than just build something from scratch.
Sometimes. Oops. Okay. Throw you down, and we can waterlog. Hey, what are you doing?
Nothing.
Minecraft's being a jerk.
Hate that. We're a jerk. Something went ding in my ear. The question
It's a
is,
device that goes ding.
when there's stuff. Don't forget that part. This magic carpet should go in the garbage. Thank you. What? Pokemon Go? I would never.
Let's see. What if we did this?
It was Mr. Elf Prince 13 sending me an amusing screenshot of a Nidoran female and a Nidoran male that spawned on the exact same spot. with the caption, "Get a room, you two." I swear I'm gonna mess
Oh,
this up.
come
and end
on,
up with
stop
water
lagging.
everywhere. Yep. Dang. That's not what we want.
Let us try this way. Oh, yeah, that's what the name tags are. Whoops.
What are the name tags?
Oh, the special villagers that River Eye's been playing with.
Oh, what's special about them?
We can customize what we want villagers to trade.
Oh, cool. Oh, yes, using their, what do you call it? Stuff, not XML, NBT.
Yeah, possibly. I mean, he'd have to explain it better, but Hermitcraft is going with this system where they can trade off special emeralds that they've created to get player heads.
As a currency?
It's not really a currency, they're just part of the loot tables.
Okay. Cool.
And I was kind of hoping if we do go that route that we can, you know, put like in decorative heads like the mini chests and stuff like that.
Yeah, I like that idea. I do indeed like that idea. Something's not consistent here. Huh.
Darn it, grass, stop that.
No, I guess it is consistent. Alright, so water goes in, water comes out. Oh, what makes water go down again?
Magma blocks.
Magma blocks, thank you. And once again, it has to have a source block right above it?
Yeah.
Cool. So let me get my water bucket again. And dump some of that right here.
Wondering if this is a little too extra, as it were.
Look at you with all the hip words. Now, do you mind if I put the magma blocks on the ocean floor?
No, that they can't get trapped with that.
Okay.
The worst they're gonna do is fall and take damage from the magma blocks.
Fun fact, I already put the magma blocks there, and it sounds good.
On this side. Through the coral reef.
Yep. And then I rebuilt the coral reef around it to disguise it slightly when I first did that, I believe.
Cool.
I hope that's alright.
Works for me. I've been trying to leave the coral reef more or less intact.
Yeah, I tried to minimally modify it and restore it. Try to make it look a little decent. It was unfortunate that that's where that ended up. In fact, I'll adjust this slightly.
I'm thinking we may need to pull these pieces of coral and transplant them somewhere.
Oh, yeah, let's make this physically realistic.
Or we could have bridges across there.
We could. We could indeed. I almost like the idea of the bridges being the coral itself that's kind of grown out across the gap.
That would be awesome.
Cool. I'll get on that. Just distract myself as I do. Yeah, I see what you're thinking there. Something a little bit organic. No, come back. Come back, Sand.
No way!
Did you have any thoughts about introductory events that we could do to introduce our new server, or just streaming amongst ourselves? Thoughts?
I was hoping that we could pick a day where everybody could get together that wants to, and we can do like we did the last time, join in and take off looking for a place.
I think that would be a lot of fun. For me, I'm afraid that'll most likely have to be a Saturday. Hopefully that works with everyone else.
Should work for me so long as it's in the afternoon, evening, and I don't have anything else planned. Mostly not me planning stuff, more like my father telling me we're doing stuff. But
Aha. You can't fool me. I know they're actually hot dates.
yeah, okay.
Alright. Ooh, I like what you're doing there. That's nice. I like that. I like that a lot.
Thank you. Hopefully it looks organic enough.
Does to me.
We'll throw a little yellow over here and some purple.
Very nice.
This side. There.
I think that was a good solution. Alright, now, let me...
Check and make sure there's no other issues.
Good idea. Let me collapse my mental to-do list here. And finish the power station. And then adjust the edge of that curve. And then that'll probably be it for me for the evening, unfortunately. Thank you, Command. We will definitely let you know. The water block... That water block you place the iron bar in is no longer a source block. Where did I screw up? Oh, that's okay with me. I don't mind that. I don't mind it to be flowing. And it's statically flowing, right? It's not like that not being a source block is going to make it take any extra CPU time. Inside the outlet stream, I believe he's talking about.
The exhaust.
Yeah, the exhaust.
Just hope World Guard protects this properly and doesn't let anybody blow those up.
Me too. I'm looking forward to creating a bit of a backup of this before we let any real players in.
Oh, I figured we would. Alright, so what else do we want here? Hopefully before you log off you can give me your opinion on what I've done with this little park.
I'd love to. Giving opinions is one of my favorite things to do.
Are you saying you're full of opinions?
I am. Opinions, that's the word. That's what I'm full of. Yeah, I like that. I think that looks nice. Let's do that on the other side.
What next? I think we can close that. Nope, we're gonna need.
There we go. Excellent.
Move that over a little bit. Boom.
Now I need to figure out what I'm gonna do over here.
Yeah, in regards to the potential first part of the update for 1.14, I'm really hoping. I think the Tayaga or whatever it's called won, but foxes, definitely foxes.
Oh yeah, that's right. They were having the contest about which biome should be next. I completely forgot about that.
I just hope they don't screw up and not let us domesticate them, because then I will be upset. And I will have to be a rusty wooden spoon.
Clearly.
Alright. I think the only thing this park needs is an exit to the other side.
Wouldn't be the first time they've made a questionable decision, however.
Alright, so 1, 2, 3. If we move Whoa, lag spike.
Lag spike, you say?
Yeah, my connection's finally evened out a little bit.
That's good. There we go. Alright. Get rid of that sitting there. Alright. That looks good. That is consistent. Consistency is what we like to see. That is as well. Very good. Very good.
This is probably going to bother some people that this is off-center, but I don't care.
It's probably going to bother me. And if we can ever get him back on the server, Maraduck.
Yeah, he never... He stopped early on in 1.9, actually.
He did, sadly.
Every once in a while, I see him pop up on Steam.
Okay. Guess this is what we're doing.
Need to work on my bush building abilities. This thing needs a couple inches.
Okay.
I'm just not very good at constructing them. Now, if we were doing redstone stuff in here, I'd be all over it. Actually, something I'm getting decent at.
Nice. What don't you like about how Mojang is handling mobs recently? They have a ton of laggy behaviors and don't add much depth to the game. So in other words, they're wasting CPU time and not bringing anything to the game with that extra CPU expenditure. Is that what you're getting at, sir? Sir Command Block Guy.
Are we talking non-aggressive mobs, or...
I think we're talking mobs in general.
I'm gonna say, you get stuck underneath water or whatever, and you get swarmed by drowns and can't see, that becomes a little bit of a problem. And phantoms, they are their own issue.
By the way, in posting my episode 19 video on YouTube today, I realized it's been almost a year since the mansion adventure, which I find incredibly hard to believe.
Time flies when you're extremely busy.
Yep. I suppose that's how that goes.
Well, I'm not entirely sure you were having fun that entire time, were you?
I enjoy what I do.
I didn't say that,
sleeping.
but...
Not the entire time. Not the entire time. Some things
it's good
about
to
my
love
life
what
are...
you work.
Yes, for sure. And some things about my life are awesome right now. Other things, less awesome. But I suppose that's how life works, right?
Yeah. Can't have it all, as they say.
They do say that. That's a silly
I think
precept.
they're jerks and I should punch them in the face, but
I think
hey,
so,
you know.
too. I think so, too. I appreciate you doing so.
Not gonna say I shouldn't condone such violence?
Indeed.
And there. Oops. Water.
Water.
We need some water.
Some water.
Two,
Alright.
3, 4, 6. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I don't know how I feel about this. I think I feel okay about this.
Yeah, I can't do that, so we'll move that over there. Alright. I have to say, I really love this place at nighttime.
Oh, yeah? Has it been
How
night
lit
since
up.
we've been here? It feels like it's been day the entire time.
It has been. The time cycle's been disabled.
Ah, okay. I forgot to think about that until you talked about night, and I realized I haven't actually seen this at night.
Well, we can fix that real quick.
Nice.
Give me just a second to finish off these lamps.
Sounds good. think I
I've
actually...
even been trying to pay attention to so much detail that I face the same direction when placing the top trap door for these dang posts.
Very nice. That's a
That
good
way
level of
nobody can come in
details.
here and be like, oh my god, what'd you do? You broke the whole thing! Alright, so time set night. Oh, right. Time set 16,000.
Ooh, this does look nice.
Park needs a little bit more light in it. Little bit. Not
Yeah.
much.
As you say, not much. A few scattered little lampposts, probably. Like this one.
Along the perimeter there.
Yeah. Panda sneezing ad maybe 30 seconds of interesting gameplay. Meanwhile, an actual mechanic could add hours. Yeah. I mean, my usual bias is I like mobs that let us do some kind of interesting new farming. I still haven't tried farming the... which one gives you emeralds?
Vindicators.
Vindicators. I haven't tried that yet, but that's absolutely something I'll be doing on this map. Ooh, if I can.
Yeah, because we don't have egg catcher anymore.
Are we going to?
I'm pushing for no, but
Aha.
I mean, I can be overruled. I'm not that high up in the hierarchy.
I mean, there's not too many who are higher than you in the hierarchy.
I know. I just... Our motto has always been intelligent, intellectual, survival server.
It has indeed.
And I honestly, truly feel that egg catcher, townie, and things of that sort are a massive crutch.
Okay.
And if we want to push the intellectual part of it, that we should, you know, if people don't want their stuff blowing up, then light up your area, throw down slabs.
Right.
You know.
That's fair.
That's just me.
No, that's very fair.
It's kind of like the mainline Pokemon games, the Generation 1 through 6.
All right.
Yeah, I think you battle, you raise your Pokemon, you know, you get the experience, you fight through gyms, and the gyms themselves are each a little challenging puzzle that you have to sort through, and that part made it fun.
Okay.
And you have certain moves called HMs, which were specific to the storyline, like you could surf or cut down a bush or whatever.
All right.
And you had to figure out from your party of 6 Pokemon that you carry with you what it is this one's going to use this move, and this one can use this one in a battle, and you have to learn and strategize.
Makes sense.
In Generation 7, the gym system is gone. You do these little bitty trial things that take you 5 minutes, and you're completely bored by the end of it.
Okay.
And they took away the HM stuff, and it's... I feel that they, like, really crippled the game that way.
Interesting.
Which I know you didn't want to hear me rant about Pokemon.
No, it's interesting, actually. I'm just thinking about parallels to Pokemon Go, which, as I think I've told you, is my first serious exposure to the Pokemon world. Somehow I managed to bypass the Pokemon cards and the Pokemon Game Boy games as a kid. And, you know, I see, like, the friend system, while I'm really happy about being able to add friends, and I hope there will be PvP eventually, the XP inflation is real.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's insane. You know, it took me, like, 3 months to get through the first half of level 39, and Elf Prince 13 has gone through it in, like, less than a month because, you know, Lucky Eggs and Ultra Friending and Best Friending.
Yeah. Oh, I don't like that. What did I do?
All right, I think this is set. I think the power plant is ready to be declared open for business.
Nice.
I think that'll do it. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. If you have any suggestions on this, either you people on the stream right now or the people who will be hopefully watching this video later, please do share those. I would be more than happy to accept your feedback. It's my usual struggle between trying to keep things very, very symmetrical and regular and adding a little bit of visual interest to it. Like the little overhangs made of the acacia wood and some of the other stuffs going on there. The general idea of using the iron bars and the iron trapdoors as ventilation for the power plant and so on. And TI Freak, yeah, if you have any thoughts, let me know.
Will do if I have any.
And Command Block Guy is talking about his adventures with Pokemon Red on his calculator, which I'm glad he's bringing us right back to that whole reason we're here in the first place. How calculators bring us together.
Indeed.
I tweeted and subsequently regretted and deleted a tweet making fun of Casio for a very, very poorly grammatically constructed tweet they wrote. It was unfortunate because it was a tweet about getting calculators for school, and they used the wrong there. They missed an article. They had a number disagreement. But I thought, I don't want to be the jerk who's picking on grammar on Twitter. So, I thought better.
Well, sorry. You should link me to it, and I'll be the one that does it.
Very good. What were you saying, good sir?
Oh, I've lost that train of thought. It's left the station.
Hate when that happens. Hate when the train leaves without me. Oh, I'm going to go do trains tomorrow. That'll be fun.
Let's see, then you could leave without everybody else.
That's true. I can leave. Try to avoid doing that.
Bye, suckers.
We don't have as strict of a schedule we need to keep to as like an actual railroad would, so it usually works out pretty okay. Wait for a few extra minutes if we know somebody's going to be coming.
Cool.
Yeah.
Might be interesting to see that as a video sometime if you can.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Get your friends together to show off what you do.
I think that would be a great deal of fun. I have one video on my channel about one of the trains that we repaired, one of the subway trains that we repaired. Would love to do more on that, but I think it would be super cool to see some of our operations in action for the people who are not familiar with that. And of course, I have to put in the plug that if you're ever in the general New York City, Connecticut area and you want to visit a cool subway, train, and trolley museum, you should definitely come to the Shoreline Trolley Museum and say hello to me, especially if it's a weekend.
That's going to say you're usually quite busy and only have one day to play with that anyway.
Sadly. I wish I had more free time. It's the curse of my existence.
I think that works with everybody, though.
I think so.
Ooh. Like the interior of this building.
Ooh, Mr. Command Block asks an intriguing question. Would this advanced society have satellites in space?
Potentially. I haven't really given that much thought.
Before I get too carried away, can you tell me if this is the general thing that you had in mind? I'm going to smooth that out a little bit more, but is this the general concept you were imagining?
Mine was a little different, but that's fine. I mean, it doesn't have to all be what I was thinking. And it looks nice, so...
Thank you.
Mine was a little more basic.
Trying to smooth this curve out a bit, though. It's giving me mental problems. Mental. There's no good way to say that without it sounding like I'm calling myself crazy.
Well, we're all a little crazy.
Oh, without a doubt. But in a good way. Not in a I hear dead people sort of way.
Oh, wait, that's the bad kind of crazy? Maybe I should have that looked at.
Touche. I still don't love that. Let me remove all this and see if I like it a little better. I really should.
I wasn't sure if I wanted to take it away or move it a little closer to the mesa or not. I was debating that.
Move the glass or move the entire platform?
Yeah, move the glass here closer in the curvature to the mesa. Or if it should be... That's what I've been struggling with, trying to make it look right and all that fun stuff.
I'd be moderately enthused about building a long-ish bridge that went from this furthest point on the mesa over to maybe, I don't know, here or so. Maybe even further in. Is that too long of a bridge?
Honestly, I'm not a person that looks at bridges much, and you're one of those people that really love bridges, so
I
you
really
have to tell
enjoy
me.
building my bridges. Hello, James Vernon. Thank you for joining us. Happy Saturday evening from America. How's the future?
Holy crap.
Yeah, he's on the stream.
Hey, James, how's it going? Nope, we got a lonely dolphin.
A lonely dolphin. Oh no, poor dolphin. Although the only thing, should this be a diagonal bridge to make it a little bit more interesting that goes towards like the corner of this park? Here's another question for you. Would we want this to theoretically be the edge of the glass, or would we want a path that extends around the park in some way?
An excellent question.
Something to ponder. Thank you. Thank you. Very, very precise answer.
Honestly, the only reason this came into being was because for 2 weeks nothing was happening.
Yeah.
And I got tired of waiting for people to answer me, so I just started building the city like I was going to.
Makes perfect sense.
And if the group decided that, hey, we're going to do this over here instead, then I was going to ask Comic to basically world edit this away over into a corner somewhere, and then I just keep building it.
Right. I think it looks great as is, though.
Oh, I've really enjoyed the different people coming in and adding their own flair to the buildings, and it's like if you come over to certain of these houses over here with the caved-in roofs,
Yeah.
that's got the material sitting like in the next floor down or on the ground.
That's very clever.
Yeah, that was all Turk.
Nice. He puts in good details like that.
Oh yeah, and I'm not even going back to fix any of my builds. I kind of want to see or want to show everybody the different building styles.
Definitely, for sure.
So, I mean, you can tell mine basic ones from all the good ones.
Come on. That's not true.
Some of the houses I like that I built, and there's a couple of them that just look really weird. But, you know, kind of wanting to get this server online and running for everybody else. So.
Definitely. Ooh, I'm sorry you had to get up at 1:30 in the morning, James. That's rough, but I'm glad you were able to catch Minecon Earth. I didn't know you were still into Minecraft to any extent, James. And cheers, glad to be able to show you a little bit of our process here and what we've been working to put together. I mean, I really should include myself in that too much. Mostly it's been you guys working really hard. I've been slacking off like a slacker doing that work thing.
Well, it has to happen. Bills need to be paid.
Yeah, about that.
We need to come up with an exit for this other side of the park, I feel. That way we can connect the pathway you're currently constructing into it.
I think that would be good.
What about over here?
I'm going to
say out.
Yes, sight unseen, because I'm sure you've picked a good spot.
I'm not too far away from you.
All right.
Let's see, how wide did he make the entrance? Uh-oh.
Problem?
No. Build up to a sneeze.
Aha. I didn't know
had to make it go away.
Aha.
It usually inflicts pain and damage, so, you know, try to muffle that a little bit.
Gotcha. Ouch. Sorry to hear that.
Is what it is. The body is not kind sometimes.
Too true.
Let's see, what do we got going on over here? I hope he doesn't get too upset I'm muddling up his stuff here.
It's a group effort, I imagine not.
ACAG's generally a pretty calm and level-headed guy, so...
Generally. In fact, even when we had all the PvP battles back in our server's days, I think he mostly was... I don't know, I definitely remember sneaking through his base and trying to steal some stuff, but I remember him being surprisingly calm when thefts occurred. I was not always calm. I can say that in retrospect. I love PvP though. I love the. I enjoyed our mental battles, but in the end, I think we made the right choice to switch away from that. I really, 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 really want to do an admin and mod mini hardcore match soon, though. I've been excited about that for a long time, and I just need to take some time to sketch that out on my calendar so we can, do that and have fun with it. Thoughts?
Oh, I'm all-ish for it.
What's the ish?
Only because I suck at PvP in general and, that fun stuff.
It wouldn't really be a whole lot of actual, sword-to-sword PvP. I think everybody would be so afraid of dying that it would be more traps and scheming and stuff. And I see you as being pretty good at that.
Uh-oh.
Problem?
You're using full blocks.
Should I not be?
Me dabbies. I'll fix it, though.
They're slabs?
Go ahead and line it out. Oh, yeah. That way you can waterlog it underneath. They're supposed to be slabs.
They're not.
Well, somebody messed up. Wasn't me, though. I didn't even build this thing out that far. Like I said, I'll get this fixed. That's not a big deal.
Thanks.
I only did it because I like the water-logged aspect of slabs from underneath.
Got it.
All about trying to use up them 1.13 features and functions.
Might as well. Do mobs spawn on waterlogged slabs? That's a tough one.
I'm gonna tentatively say yes.
Okay.
If it's, faced up like normal.
That's my
But to be honest,
too.
I'm not really sure.
Okay, I'm not sure either. Maybe commandblockguy knows the answer, or can find the answer, because he's the one who asked. Have you been playing on a server lately, James? The internet is SSP. Yes, we would love for you to be able to join us. I suspect, unfortunately, your location would make things slightly laggier, but hopefully Minecraft is good at compensating for that, because I remember really enjoying what you built on the last server. In fact, we were making sure it would be included in our snapshot for the Museum World builds, and would love to have you participate in this server.
Indeed. Ooh, I have somebody watching and not saying hello.
Oh, you should tell that person they should say hello then.
Hello there, mystery person.
Hello! 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 We're a pretty friendly bunch. I feel like we generally make people feel welcome. What time
Well,
is it?
I mean, I do throw random sticks at people, so that's pretty friendly, right?
You throw sticks that are not only sticks, but that have like 100,000 hit points or something. Knockback.
No.
Knockback.
I only did that for comic, and he let me keep one because he thought it was funnier than crap. But and I am planning on giving myself yet another one coming into the server. Just warning.
Duly noted. Duly warned.
I figured since it's not an infinity mending bow, nobody can really get mad at me.
Yeah.
But I really do want to bring one of those up ahead too. But
Yeah.
I'll follow the rules.
The consensus seems to not be to bring anything from the old server to 1.13, and I have to say I'm increasingly pretty okay with that.
Yeah, I honestly, I mean, I'm kind of bummed that we won't be bringing any of the stuff like the gear from the Halloween event that nobody really played around with afterwards.
The gear, yeah. Sadly. That was some cool gear, by the way.
I tried to make it fun and worth it.
That was probably the best event I've ever played in Minecraft.
Well, thank you.
Absolutely.
Gives me the warms and fuzzies.
Oh, I'm glad. It is truthful.
Been debating on whether or not we should keep that map or build something new for the next one.
The mansion map?
Yeah.
Ooh, well, actually, that's a good question. We should... If you're up for it, one thing we could do is ask people on the forum or elsewhere on Discord. I guess you kids use Discord these days. If they want to do another Halloween event using the current mansion map, because I'd be super cool with reusing that.
Probably need to change a few things up in it, though.
A few things. Probably not much, though. You put a great deal of effort into it.
Yeah, and sadly, there was only 3 or 4 teams that even ran through it. I think that was my greatest sorrow in regards to that.
Well, that would be a good argument for trying to do it again this year with the same, more or less the same map.
Yeah, I'll just have to go through and fix some of the rewards because they won't make sense anymore.
Why so?
Because we're not doing townie.
Oh, good point. Very good point.
Pending that is the current thought process, because
I mean,
townie was giving us a lot of problems.
Yeah, I'm a big proponent of townie because I think it gives you a point in having an economy. I guess the answer is don't have an economy. And that does seem to be the direction we're going in, correct?
I actually voted to have the economy specifically for sign shops, but they were kind of an opinion that if we're not doing townie, we might as well not bother with that either.
That is what I was hearing from people.
So if we do that, then the trade and barter system will have to go into effect.
Right.
Then we can always do shops like they do on Hermitcraft, and I mean, we're going to be log blocking everything. You basically set up your chest, you fill it in full of whatever you're selling, and you put a sign up saying how much it is in diamonds.
And it's the honor system?
Yeah.
Okay. They're very strict about who joins their server, though, correct?
Has to be family friendly, has to have like 1,000 watchers. But yeah, I mean, they have a vetting process.
Okay. Really? Only 1,000?
What it was.
Interesting. Interesting. Is there like an application? Like, how nice of things can you build?
You have to have plenty of videos that show off your skills and such.
Interesting. Have you considered applying at any point?
If I ever get past the 40, I think. I'll have to see how many I even have. I'm not even sure what I'm up to anymore.
I feel like people really are not subscribing for Minecraft videos these days. I get so many more viewers from my train videos than my Minecraft videos.
I currently have 51 subscribers.
It's a good start. Solid start.
Oh, and your live stream thing says you're live streaming Train Simulator 2017, by the way.
I know. I've been too lazy to fix it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, viewers. If you came here expecting trains, I disappointed you. Command Block claims that it is not based on the number of subscribers, that it's invite only. Thoughts?
I very strictly remember them having a spot in there that said you needed no less than 1,000 subscribers.
Okay.
To even be considered for it.
Then either Command is mistaken or they've changed that rule.
Very possible. They've done a lot of different changes to their server stuff. Actually, I think they just migrated over to something that is like even more powerful than what they were running because they were lagging so bad.
More power! If only it wasn't written in Java.
Hey, the Windows 10 version is super smooth.
Why did I uninstall it again? Oh yeah, because they made it be connected to their terrible game service. I installed it and then I was like, oh yeah, you're snooping on my computer, NTY.
Oops. I was trying to help. That didn't work.
Oh, thanks. I was like, where did that come from? Oh, hello.
I broke everything.
Everything's ruined forever. Oh, thank you for sharing that Doctor Who trailer.
Oh, you're welcome. I figured you would like to see it. We know
Yes.
Comic is not too pleased about such things.
About trailers?
Yeah, he considers them spoilers.
Ah, I didn't realize he was... that's good to know. I'll have to make sure not to post any trailers on his wall.
But how did you feel about the way she was portraying the Doctor? I am curious.
Oh, I agree with you. I think it was an interesting mix of some of the recent past Doctors. I think it'll, like all of the Doctors, I think it'll take a little bit of time for her to come up with, what her specific...
Make it her own.
Exactly. And I think I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah, I don't understand people's hate. I mean, I do, because this is going to be a massive shift in a new direction. But as I've been posting in various forum mediums, Peter is a hell of an actor.
Yep.
Sorry for some people are offended maybe, but he is a heck of an actor. He did it great. He portrayed the Doctor great. You could see the joy in his eyes until the last season. If you actually look at his eyes, you can tell he's just doing a job now.
I hadn't noticed.
It was his energy. And he even said in an interview it was time to go.
Okay.
And I have a feeling the biggest part of it was because he was getting such crappy storytelling.
Yeah, tell me about it.
A lot of those episodes in the last season were absolute trash.
My least favorite of the recent episodes was the dinosaur egg moon nonsense. I didn't feel that one at all.
Oh, yeah, that was bad.
That was one of the ones that got me closest to, do I really still want to keep watching Doctor Who?
I have to say, this is probably going to come out wrong, but I did not like the newest companion.
That's fair.
She just... Her whole story arc felt forced.
Okay.
And I don't know. It's like they were trying to shove down the fact that she was gay down our throats. Like, literally, we don't care, lady. We had Jack Harkness, and he didn't do that. You want to know the trick to this?
Yes, please. Thank you.
First thing you do is you place down the sea pickles, and then place the trapdoors against the bottom of the pickles.
Oh, got it. Thank you. Got it.
And then you can just put the water... Oops.
My bad, sorry.
No, you're fine. There we go. And you place the water up against the pickles themselves.
Aha, okay. And is there...
And then facing... Yeah. Yep. You face, what direction? West.
Okay, got it.
All of them I've placed facing west. That way they're, consistency.
Good. Cool.
Silly people like that for some reason.
Silly people like me. I don't know. I personally liked her as a companion. I thought she was good. I thought they portrayed her as a human. Also, regardless of anything about her specifically, the way they got to turning her into an old style Cyberman at the end, I found to be mind-blowingly good.
I didn't mind that part. I actually liked that. But most of her story arc there, she was not a great actress. To me.
To each his own.
She just
absolutely.
felt like
she
just felt like everything was forced.
Okay. I loved Rose and Tennant together, and I'm surprised to discover that that's not a universally accepted opinion.
There's a lot of people that surprisingly don't like Tennant for some reason, and I have no idea why.
Same.
I thought he was one of the best.
My theory is that it's all people who started with Matt Smith being their Doctor.
Good possibility. And while I liked him, they threw away a lot of his rules. Like the episode where we lost Amy and Rory.
Right.
River broke her arm, and he was able to control his regenerative powers to heal.
Right.
And that's never been. They established with David the fact that for, what was that, 24 hours after the fact, he could take any kind of damage and be healed immediately.
Right.
And he had already aged, 300-400 years by that point.
Right.
And just little things like that frustrated me, but that was Mofat's fault, and Everybody hates Moffat.
Moffat! Literally the worst person. By the way, yes.
I thought he was your favorite writer.
My very favorite. I've never ever said that I disliked anything he's ever done.
He had a lot of good stories.
I like the harder sci-fi. I don't like his propensity for everything being super fluffy on the sci-fi.
Yeah, but I mean, overall the storytelling itself was generally pretty decent.
I'll take that. I'll agree to that. Yes, I know Fox loves you. I know my stream title is wrong. Trains. Trains. I've been meaning to do a train stream for the last week, and I haven't. Again, it's that whole time thing. All right, there we go. Just
here. Well, let me help out with this whole train thing.
Trains.
Yeah, we'll get rid of that. Okay, got trains.
Trains! Excellent. All is well with the world.
And I'm getting pretty good at that. Transport. There we go. We have
Perfect.
trains.
Trains are happening. Now my stream title is correct. Kermartian Streams Train Simulator 12.25. Yeah.
Oh yes, can I get your opinion on something right quick?
Absolutely. Where should I be for this?
The little park thing that I was working on earlier.
I will fly after you with great rapidity. Yeah, this looks nice.
My addition to the Trident, does that look too much, or?
No, I think that's good. I think that builds the fountain and the Trident together nicely.
Cool. And these were the new villagers that we were talking about earlier.
I don't know if I'm getting lag or if you're getting lag. Something's happening.
Yeah, we're both kind of sitting at the same spot and ping.
Oh, so this is our economy then?
Sort of. You trade ores that you collect in here for the Cemetech gems, as they're being called right now.
Yeah.
They're just player heads.
Yeah, this is perfect.
And then you trade your player heads for other things.
That's perfect. That's a great way to do it, and we don't need a plugin for that.
Yeah,
that's amazing.
It's amazing the things that they've added into this game for this last release.
This is absolutely how we should go. I completely remove my support for having an economy if we're not going to have townie and we're able to do this.
I'm also going to push that we add in the recipe so we can build those. Because right now that block right there is creative only, and that's pretty.
It is. Hold on. Okay, got it.
Basically, my thought is we can add in the recipe where it's just 2 slabs in the recipe bar. Or, the little recipe block, 2 slabs on top of each other, boom.
Right.
You got the block.
Wait, my title says Train Simulator 2017? It's been years since I played Train Simulator 2017. I know the villager stuff has been there, but we haven't... Actually, could you customize villagers, though, since 1.6? I don't think so.
No, I'm pretty sure they've said that this was brand new.
So I will show you. Currently, I see 32 iron ore for a gem, 16 redstone, 8 gold, 4 lapis, 3 diamond, 3 emerald. And conversely, you can get back 4 diamond.
He's just playing around with it, trying to
Got it.
have an example to show off.
Command says you could previously do it with external tools. Yeah, okay, fine, but this is so much easier.
Yeah, this is adding in a properties file and reloading it, and you have it.
Cool. I like this idea.
That River was playing around with that quite a bit the other night.
Nice. Now, I should hold true to the thing that I told you, which was that I had to go. It's been a little bit longer than the initial time I said. So I'm going to call it an evening for the Minecrafting. It has been a great deal of fun to get some stuff done, to shoot the breeze, and to see the progress. I'm really excited how this is coming along.
Yeah, same. This is awesome.
And I hope you know that I seriously wish I had the time to just sit here with you and finish this up in the next couple of days. And I know it's not feasible, and that makes me sad.
Well, we'll try and get the rest of the group together and see if we can't make a push forward for it.
That would be good. That'd be good. Cool. Well, I hope you enjoy the rest of your building and your evening, TI Freak 8X.
Well, enjoy your emailing and whatever it is else you got left to do.
I will have a lot of fun. People on the stream, commandblockguy, Fox Loves You, James Vernon, etc. Thank you so much for joining. And everybody else who's watching this video later, thank you as well. Hopefully by the time you see this, we will have gone sufficiently quickly that the server is open. It'll be mc.cemetech.net. If you go there now is in when I'm recording this. This will still be on the old server, but hopefully very, very soon it will be live and ready for you to explore and enjoy. And to Command Block Guy's very kind statement earlier, thank you. I'm glad you think we're one of the best survival servers out there with no invite list, and I hope that we can be that for many, many people on this version of the server. So take care of you all, especially TI Freak 8X, and see you next time.
See ya.